I see man as trees. What? You see man as trees? Are you seeing clearly? What's the situation? Are you actually looking deep enough to see the real story behind what it is that you are seeing, or are you making it up in your head? You want to make sure that your vision is clear. Check it out. So I was reading a scripture. Oh, what's up, guys? Happy Motivational Monday. Oh, wrong day. Happy Motivational Wednesday. I am back. So I was reading my Bible in Mark 8 and 22, and it reads 22 to 26. And it reads, "And he came to Bethsaida, and they brought a blind man unto him, and besought him to touch him. And he took the blind man by the hand, and led him out of the town. And when he had spit on his eyes, and put his hands upon him, he asked him if he saw aught. And he looked up, and he said, I see men as trees, walking. After that he put his hands again upon his eyes, and made him look up. And he was restored, and he saw every man clearly." So I was actually thinking about this, and not in the particular way of the reading as in like Jesus healing the blind man, but I was thinking to myself, how do we actually go around seeing, right? Because sometimes we look at things and we feel like what we are seeing is how it is. But then later on in life, when we look back on that same situation, we notice that how we were seeing it then is not how we would see it now. And I think that sometimes we really don't look at the full picture, or we don't allow God to really do the full work in us. What we do is we see that something is kind of working, and we're like, well, now the process is kind of working, so I'm just going to not continue, but I'm just going to move forward where I am. I.e., sometimes when we start therapy and you see an inch of a change in your life, so you're like, I don't need to continue to go to therapy, but you haven't actually worked out all your issues. You literally just worked out a portion of your issues and said, I'm healed enough, so let me move forward. And then you realize later in life, like, oh, you know what? I actually needed that. I should have kept going. Same as when we try to like start eating right, weight loss, dieting. America is so, stuck on dieting. But anyways, lifestyle changes, anything. If you notice, you'll start seeing results, and then you stop, as though the results are going to continue working for you when you're not doing the work to continue to complete those results. So really, while you're going through and you are making changes in your life, make sure that as you are making those changes, you continue the process. Don't just look at it halfway and see things as though they are not what they seem. Like the guy, he said, I see men as trees. What if he wouldn't have said anything because he was blind, so he didn't really know what people are supposed to look like or what trees even look like? But what he said was, he could have said, yes, I now see, because I see images. I now see things moving around. So yes, I see, thank you. But no, he's like, well, I see men, they look like trees. And then Jesus was like, that ain't right. So let me go ahead. You need to be seeing things a little clearer than that. So he went ahead and did it again, and he seen clearly. So sometimes we have to stopping in the midst of getting a breakthrough or making or fulfilling changes in our life, and not allowing fear or what people say or what people might think about us because we're not seeing things, or we're not seeing the results that we want, or we're not where we want to be. So we just change course. You have to stop doing that and really focus on, okay, I see a little bit of change. Let me to continue taking the next step on what I need to do to make things a little better, or to shift things a little better, or that didn't work out. I'm not going to give up. because that didn't work out. I'm going to learn from that, and I'm going to keep going to see the process fulfilled in my life. So this motivation, I just want you guys to really stop and think at things that you are doing and things that you are trying to complete and things that you have given up on because they weren't working out for you. Were they not working out for you, or did you not want to take the time and do the work to actually see the results? You know, ask yourself that question and make sure that you're actually seeing clearly, and make sure if you are not, that you're getting the help that you need to actually see clearly, because sometimes we think things are not us. And it is you. It really is. You're the only person in the equation that never changes. So if you keep seeing the same results, it's got to be you, because you're the only person who don't change. So change it. Anyways, I hope that this helps somebody today, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. And yeah, I will see you next time. Happy Wednesday.